So welcome back. We're progressing nicely through the word leadership, and we are now up to the letter R, which is reasonable. Hi, my name is Rowan van Dijk. I am a professional speaker, an author, and a leadership trainer. And we are working through the leadership flag. The letter R represents the word reasonable. So what does it mean for you to be reasonable as a leader? Does it mean that you need to give in to everybody? Does it mean you need to give in to team pressure or to group pressure? Does it mean that you always need to take somebody else's side or accept their explanation? No. Being reasonable means that you are aware of other people's opinions. You are aware of other people's feelings. The word that normally used for this is empathy. Being able to put yourself in somebody else's situation. But as a reasonable leader and being empathetic and showing empathy towards your team, it means basically that you sometimes allow for mistakes. None of us are perfect. You, as a leader, in the position that you are, you didn't get there overnight. You didn't suddenly wake up one morning and decide, I want to be a leader, and whoop, you were a leader. It doesn't work that way. It's a process. It's a journey. And along this journey, you sometimes fall down. And that's why you have a team, so that somebody's there to pick you up. You make mistakes. What's important to remember, though, with making mistakes is, I always say, and you can write this down, failure is only failure if no lesson is learned. So as long as they're learning from their mistakes, as long as they are growing, as long as they are gaining experience, allow for mistakes. I use my granddaughter as an example lots of times. I mean, those of you who have children, small children, the first time they started crawling and then they got up to stand to walk, they didn't just crawl and then one day get up and walk and run down the passage. It was a process. They stood up, they fell down. They stood up for longer, they fell down. They stood up for longer until they could stand without falling down. Then they took the first step, then the second step. Then eventually they started walking. Then they started running. And maybe you're lucky your children might have become super athletes. The point is, it all started with trying to stand up and falling down. If you do not allow for that, they will not grow. So you have to allow people to make mistakes. What's very important, though, when you do allow people to make mistakes, is they learn to trust you more as a leader, because they realize that you are there to help them grow, not to nail them. So they will open up to you, and they will stop hiding things. Yeah, some people make mistakes and then they hide the mistakes. That won't happen. If you're allowing them to make mistakes and you're allowing them to grow from their mistakes, and instead of disciplining them or shouting at them, you're saying, come, let me help you up. How can we do this better? How can I help you so you don't fall down next time? In that way, you're going to grow trust, and your relationship with your team is going to grow, and it's going to get better. And you're going to be seen as a reasonable leader, and people are going to follow you a lot more easily. So if you like this content, if you feel this is relevant to other people, remember, subscribe to my YouTube channel, click the bell icon for the notifications, and share the heck out of this. Share with anybody, everybody, your friends, your enemies, your frenemies, friends of your enemies, enemies of your friends, enemies of your enemies, whoever. Share with everybody that will find value in this content and that will help them make better leaders. I will see you back for the letter S.